Well, they call him the Motown Phenom, Kevin Lee. Not a prospect anymore. He's a guy who has fought for the UFC interim lightweight title. He has flirted with the 170-pound waters. Still trying to get that total game together, but there's no denying the athlete there in Kevin Lee.
But he possesses all of that skill. Kevin Lee has tremendous wrestling ability. Kevin Lee has tremendous striking. He's a big, strong, powerful guy. Even if you look back to his UFC title fight, he was on top of Tony Ferguson in the mount, dominated until late in the fight he ended up getting submitted. But he is a guy that when everything goes right on the night, he can beat anybody.
All right, here he is, DC, Milwaukee's best, and we're not talking about the logger, Anthony Showtime Pettis. A lot of people wonder what he was doing moving down to featherweight, then up to welterweight. The proof is in the pudding. Ask Stephen Wonderboy Thompson how he uses a welterweight.
Oh, it was unbelievable. But in Anthony Pettis, you see a guy that regardless of weight class finds his way into UFC championship fights. He fought for the belt at featherweight, was the lightweight champion, and is now trying to accomplish a UFC welterweight championship. One of the better and more diverse strikers in the UFC, and also a guy that has championship experience. He has a magnetic quality that lets you know that at any moment he can be a breakout star.
He truly is the total package, and as such, the stars are out tonight. Anthony Showtime Pettis is back. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Pettis is 6 years his senior. Lee will have a 5-inch reach advantage. We send it inside the octagon. We find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Taekwondo fighter holding a professional record of 24 wins, 10 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Anthony Showtime Pettis. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, so here we go, round 1 of this highly anticipated tilt between the strong striker and the decorated grappler. Any chance that these guys mix it up, or are you just expecting them to stick to what got them to the dance?
I'm expecting a pretty straightforward approach from both of these fighters. The striker will try to lead with his punches and his kicks, and the grappler will try to time a takedown, time a clinch position so he can start to work towards a lot of those great judo throws that he possesses. Once on the ground, he is in his realm and will start to chase submissions. Ooh, what a punch.
Just missed on the front kick there. Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the Thai clinch.
What?
And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop him.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He's to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
And there it is.
Yo, wow. That was nasty. What a fight.
Yeah, that is high-level grappling right there as he gets the win tonight here by way of submission. And he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look.
How slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 23 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to arm triangle choke, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee.
All right, so there he is, all smiles. Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup.
Ready. Ready to fight?
All right, so here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything. To watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Ooh. Overhand right, swing and a miss.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Nice double. Hey, finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top control?
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Edwards. Side control now. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Edwards. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
All right, this position now, what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts. So you wait for your opponent to go to his next action. And when he does, you go and attack the hands. You get to your knees and you attack the hands with both hands and try to peel the lock so you can get to your feet.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. 20 seconds to go. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound.
Edwards' kick attempt, that one was blocked. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Powerful leg kick lands.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well. If he drops it, wow, actually got the takedown.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Under 3 minutes now remain in round 2. Oh, going for the armbar now. That might be tight. Really remarkable to watch. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just swerve away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction. You throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's attacking armbar now. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle. It's in there deep. There you go.
So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. Now 5 minutes remain in the fight.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Tries to mix in a takedown here. Closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Oh, big elbow.
Nice job by Leon Edwards going to the kicking game now. Certainly earned the respect.
Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him? Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. He's going to attack armbar here. Now he's in no danger of a submission.
How about that? He's like, you go here, my arm's free, and now he's got plenty of room to operate here out of side control. Nicely done. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Edwards. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen.
The ground and pound has been there all night.
Nowadays, you see guys just throwing little shots that don't really matter. Very few guys now are committed to ground and pound as they were in the past. Oh, wow, oh! No, actually, she goes to an inverted triangle to try to get the finish. Wow, you don't see that very often.
Oh, he's in trouble here.
Tap from an inverted triangle. This is not something we see very often.
Well, I don't determine who wins the bonuses, but when you execute an inverted triangle choke like that, 50 G.
Pay that man. Pay that man.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 47 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a reverse triangle. Shaka Norman Rotterdam.
Well, what an incredible result here. All right, coming up next, a UFC Bantamweight division fight.
Ready.
Between two of the best fighters in this division, hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans. What a punch. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night as that landed.
Nice 1-2 there. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Just misses with a left hook there.
He loaded up with that right hand, too. Big punch lands.
Got the single collar tie.
Huge knee lands from in close.
And they separate. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Oh, big elbow.
Just misses there with a
big body.
There, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. There's no give on that leg kick.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Nice strike. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Not there. Oh, here's the head kick, it's blocked. And just misses with that big right hand.
Nice leg kick.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, tagged him with that right hand. What a strike that was.
What a strike that he is landing over and over again. His opponent will need to make some adjustments.
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind that educated jab. Big kick lands.
Right hook to the body.
Stop.
All right, so a huge round for him there. That head kick probably would have had me out for good. The guy survives to see another round.
Yeah, but he'll go back to that. It landed so perfectly. He set it up great. He did a great job of mixing up the target early, going up high, and getting the desired result.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round 2.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
Visibly limping here. Sterling gets caught with that punch.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Right. Oh, he catches the leg there and then works it into a takedown. High-level mixed martial arts there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up. Big kick lands.
Well, straight right hand. Oh, on top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Oh, nice.
Now he's got the Muay Thai plum.
Ooh, what a punch. Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
He is throwing a fast, straight, hard jab. That's not a feeler jab. That's one that's really knocking the head back.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, pinpoint knee to the body. If you're trying to knock me out, one knee to the body, I'm done.
Every time his opponent tries to get close, he just drives that knee to the body. Great timing.
Huge block there.
Oh, nice right
Elbow
hand.
to the head in the clinch. Nice work there by Sterling. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now.
Well, it looks like he's trying to set up the takedown. There's the attempt. Outstanding knee to body there. He's the taller fighter. Might as well put that size to good use, and he certainly did so, though.
Right hand punch from the clinch. It's such a fast leg
And
kick.
both guys really throwing with authority. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Sterling.
Stop.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Back to the well with that right hand. It's no good.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Takedown defense holds up.
Can't take many of those. You better check. Right hand punches the clinch. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Oh! Oh! He went high on that one.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Just missed with the left there. Wow!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
And they separate.
Yes, they hurt him in the last round. Same exact one.
Sterling gets the tie clinch here.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Right punches there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into positions where he can get off the stretch. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. Big knee to the body. Oh, such a natural jab. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Going to attack that region. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. It does not get much better than that.
All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking game.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 9-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Aljamain Punkmaster Sterling.
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly... Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight.
Ready. Ready to fight?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Oh, big right hook, but a whiff.
Big punch from the clinch. Another punch to the head.
All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Battling for hooks.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, straight right.
Nice looping punch.
Just out of range with the big right hand.
More clinching.
Unable to land with that punch.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Muay Thai plum.
That was something. Nice strike.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Beautiful hand skills here, the right then the left.
What a body kick. Grabbing the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and then landing those beautiful punches. Really's got his opponent on notice here.
Back and forth we go here. Oh, huge right hand. Round two coming up next. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Oh, beautiful head movement. Slips there.
Nice. Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt.
Tags him with the left. Diaz's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. Nice slip to avoid the left.
Left hand punch in the clinch.
Just out of range with that right hook. Beautiful straight counter.
Nice kick.
That is as big a strike as he has landed thus far.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight. Beautiful strike.
Timing his shots nice. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, big left hook there. All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh!
He didn't like that left hand. That one is going to end the fight.
Yep. Trying to stay in this fight.
Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. That'll do it. Beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up. And that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 5 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Marvin Vettori.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight.
Rushing, blood spilling, tears are pouring. It seems the well is never filled. Plenty exhausted, overworking, take another pill. Wanna keep the overworking corporation standing.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC flyweight division matchup.
Ready.
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we could put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key match.
Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Just out of range with that punch attempt.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Oh, really? As he landed the jab there, DC. And they separate.
Nice straight punch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch.
Big kick lands.
Oh, and the Superman punch is good. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Right hand punch to the clinch.
And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it.
Beautiful level change.
We'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. And he landed the right hand there. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition. You gotta watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here. Now he falls back into the finishing position. He got it, John.
How about it? Gets the win by submission. Beautifully executed there on the ground. Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 37 seconds of the very first round. Ray, the Chaz Mexican Devil Bar!
Well, to celebrate. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division collision.
Ready. Ready to fight?
All right, so here we go, round one. I could barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside.
Oh! Huge right hand! Back to the feet.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Advantage there with that punch. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, collar tie.
Oh, he's hurt.
He's got him here.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. His opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high. Now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh, going for the takedown here.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Ooh, found a home for that knee. And they separate. Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, big elbow. What a kick by this young man. He does a great job of disguising that technique, and before you know it, boom, he lands.
And now he's got the tie clinch. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. Nice pop there from the crowd as he finally gets the takedown. He stayed committed to the offensive wrestling, and now he has his opponent where he wants.
A sigh of relief from the people watching, because they were tired of watching him flail around trying to get takedowns and get defended over and over again. Finally gets it. Now what does he do with the top control?
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Cormier.
Ooh, big shot land. Massive knee lands from the tie clinch.
Lands a nice straight punch there. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
What do you follow up a great punch like this with? I'm excited to see what happens.
5 minutes in the books. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Let's punch into that clinch this round. Right? He has no answer for your clinch. He's not defending the right way. He's open.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
That's a big strike right there.
Big right hand. That punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Cormier's punch to the body. That one is blocked. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Well, you saw us reference it in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. Cormier gets the double leg takedown. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Cormier's got the full mount. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. There he is. He's moving to the finisher position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to...
Getting tighter. Not tapping out tonight. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Cormier's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, he's got his back now. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Oh, nice right hand.
Cormier's has got full mount now. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound.
10 minutes in the books. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Outstructed that last round. You need to be smarter. Technically, you're a better striker than he is. You need to move around more. Use your distance.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. All right, he engages in a single collar tie. Cormier gets the takedown. Oh, double leg takedown. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Cormier going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Solid strike on the ground. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his...
And this might just be a matter of time. Sleep with the arm triangle.
The moment he dropped his chest, it dropped all of his weight on his opponent's neck and put him to sleep.
Jiu-jitsu practitioners around the world celebrating the effort of that young man tonight.
He's done, he's done. Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Well, you've got to admire the toughness, right, to not tap out. Ultimately, he chooses to go to sleep, but offensively, near perfect execution on that submission. Beautiful transitions, clearly loose with his hips, and everything he did on the ground was near perfect technique as he ultimately gets the submission win tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's going to stop this contest at 3 minutes, 31 seconds of round number 3. For the winner by submission, Daniel D.C. Cormier.
All right, so what a... Coming up next, it's a UFC welterweight division matchup.
Ready. Ready to fight.
Round 1 is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Single collar tie there. Connects with a right.
Big knee lands right to the opponent's midsection.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Just misses with the left hook.
Takedown. Now he's trying to guillotine. Oh, nice guillotine there.
He might get a finish here. Oh, how about this as he jumps to side mount to try to counter the guillotine with a Von Flue choke. Oven St. Preux would be proud. Brilliant submission defense there. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, bite the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, really nice work to keep Izzy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom.
Right to side control, yep.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Horn sounds for the end of round 1.
Take a deep breath in, relax. You're not defending yourself. This guy can hurt you. You gotta be smart. This isn't the way we trained in the gym. Keep your hands.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2.
Beautiful kick.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done. Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots to the top.
Beautiful right punch. Follows it up with the left. Single collar tie here. And he connects there with a punch. So pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate. Double leg shot.
Oh, massive slam. That'll change the complexion of this one. Love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this second round. No denying him the hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Looking for a guillotine.
Oh, stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point.
He got it, John.
Oh, he got it done, absolutely. He finishes his opponent by way of submission. So a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 43 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by submission, the law, remember the name, Muhammad.
All right, so there he is. All right, coming up next, a matchup for the UFC flyweight division title.
Ready.
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think you're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other. Oh, big punch land.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Single collar tie now. Knee to the body, it's blocked.
When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head. Leg kick. Nice right hand.
That punch no good.
Beautiful body he lands right under the elbow. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Moreno gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Wearing it on that right eye. Just unable to quite find that range. They continue to exchange. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Brandon Moreno. All right, single collar tie now.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
He blocks the punch.
Good punch landed. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Final seconds.
Great punch landed with so much power.
5 minutes in the books. All right, there's the end of the round, and you've got to be in a serious flow to not just execute that Superman punch, but to even attempt it.
To even try it, you got to be really in your rhythm. Everything has to be going perfectly, as we saw in the lead-up to that attack.
Well, what a round it was, and how about that flying Superman punch at the end of the round? Not a lot of fighters will try it. He did, he executed.
And it worked, right? No discouragement from his opponent to make him not try it. Why not try it? It's working, so why not try it again? If his opponent isn't careful, he will get knocked out and be on a highlight reel for the rest of the time.
Left punch is clean, followed by a right. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work. Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Moreno gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Cash money with that right hand counter. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may throw the right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down with the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
Oh, it's a hell of a kick right there. He told us Thursday that he was going to be kick-heavy tonight, and that is certainly a step in the right direction.
He is landing that strike very effective with it. His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from this clinch position.
Slips the punch. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn the steam. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Spinning back fist. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, and he lands another punch there, and you can tell at this point he is going right at that cut on his opponent's
right at the cut on the eye, just making sure he knows that I'm going to be targeting it. Keep your hands up, and when the hands go up, he will then change the target down low, trying to find finishes. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, straight right.
Beautiful body.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Whoa! He's out!
He got it!
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighters saw it coming, so a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. And there he is, folks, the consensus baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion, getting it done tonight, and with a knockout under the bright lights.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 41 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Brandon the Assassin.
Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Bantamweight Division title.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we could put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length. Of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. All right, so there it is, the early takedown. He told everyone here during fight week within earshot that he was going to try to wrestle, try to get this fight to the ground, and had no problem doing so just there.
During their fight camp, they made a checklist, and they checked off the most important part of the fight, getting an early takedown.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent. Attacking armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
There it is, so he taps out through the arm bar tonight. High-level grappling there.
I mean, he had to tap. If he did not tap, this man is not opposed to snapping his arm.
Right.
Sometimes it's better to live to fight another day, but hats off to this fighter on a great submission victory.
Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
Well, there he is, the UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world. He looked absolutely unstoppable here tonight. His opponent had no answers as he eventually gets the championship victory by submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 39 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out. And still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world,
All right, straight ahead, it is a middleweight championship fight between Robert Whittaker and Paulo Costa.
Ready. Ready to fight.
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done.
Oh, nice right hand.
You wonder if the offensive fighter's going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because they're fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC. Real quick leg kick.
Oh, just like that, the fight is over. Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit, those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight. And there is the undisputed king of the 185-pounders, the UFC middleweight champion of the world. And how about the knockout to get the job done tonight?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 1 minute, 10 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Robert Whittaker.
Wildfire spitting in every single direction, burn it all, lead the natural selection, cure the infections, like the victim, check the symptom, bullshit is throughout the system, lack of rhythm, no syllabic delivery.